Hey, chat. While the timer goes, I'm gonna torture you. Hold on. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna tell you some bad jokes, okay? Hey, you ready? Ready for this? Ready for this? All right, let's see. Let's see one. Why did the wizard's wife have hickeys on her neck? Because he was a necromancer. And thank you, Ziggy, for the subscriber. And thank you, good off too for your subscriber. Also notice new sub badges. New sub badges. All right. Let's see. In our next CD campaign, the 4 heroes are all going to be singing wizards. Because they're going to be a regular barbershop quartet. Why did the wizard have a pie with a hole in it? It was a pyromancer. What wizard can see you? The Wizard of Eye. What condiment does a wizard perform, chat? Sorcery! Thank you, Jiggy, for the gifted sub. I think you're battling for 5 community gifted subs. That's what I'm gonna do. I wanna have these on hand, so every time we get a sub, I tell a pun. I have to tell a wizard pun. How's that torture sound? Oh. Thank you, Savin, for your 100 bits. Alright, I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright, chat. It's not waiting super long. Let's see which one of these will do it. This'll do it. Swoosh. Ah, there we go. Hello, chat. How's it going? Like our background music on? How's it going?
Saw you online, wish I was not busy, would love to listen to old man with dementia Zoran ramble for a bit.
What the fuck you mean dementia? I didn't say, I'm not going crazy. Bob, are you my grandson? I hope you have a good day at work. Hope everything's going okay. Recovering from bad jokes? They're not bad, they're good. They're perfectly acceptable jokes. You should go out more. Under a cheap tips my chance? No. I'm so powerful I could make you disappear. Watch.
Back to the home with you, old man. They have a pudding cup waiting for you.
The fuck you mean? What do you mean they have a pudding cup waiting for? I have pudding cups. Wait a minute. What kind of pudding cup? I want snack packs. I want chocolate snack packs, sometimes vanilla. If they have that, I'll consider it. If they have that, I'll be more acceptable. I'll be more acceptable to the snack packs. Chocolate butterscotch. turn the music down a bit here. Anyway, hello, chat. I am going to be making some of you and the Pathfinder 2nd Edition characters. Now, for those of you who have not seen, on Twitter, I decided to post up saying, hey, if you want, in fact, I'll try to show you. Hold up, I can click buttons. I can do my job. You know, I could be presentable. You know.
Can't wait to hear more jokes. Keep going, you mad wizard, you.
I'll tell a couple. So anyway, I did a Twitter post thing here saying, like, I want to try an experiment. Drop your VTuber or profile PNGs that best represent you, and I'll try my very best to make you into a character. I'm gonna use Pathfinder 2nd Edition. That's the one I think has the most variants, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. So we'll be doing Pathfinder 2nd Edition today, and I want to teach you all first how to make a character, and then I'm gonna just shotgun a whole bunch of you. You know, I mean, not literally. You know, I don't have a shotgun, but I'm gonna make you characters in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. So that's the plan today. And for those of you who have never played Pathfinder 2nd Edition and only played like D&D 5e or any other system and were curious of like how quick is it to make a character, it's really fast. I'll be using some tools, but like even from the book itself, it's just as long as you got a concept down, you can go real fast. So let's do this. So the main thing that I am going to be doing here is using Path Builder. Path Builder is a free tool. It does restrict some stuff to basically hold on to things. So thank you, Ty Guy, for gifting the sub. I appreciate it. Basically, the Path Builder tool is really useful. It helps tell you what you need. It gets you level by level, all that stuff. It makes building characters super duper quick. So if you're ever looking for a free tool, it works on your phone and on desktop. We'll be using the desktop version today. But first off, you all deserve a joke. Several jokes, probably. All right, first one. All right, Chad, I have a question for you. Okay? What does a condiment wizard... No, not that. We already did that one. You think musical wizard... Holy shit, really? That's the answer? Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't want to correlate. All right, everyone can get it out when I say it. All right, chat. Do you think musical wizards are weird? Imagine Dragons. I hate that joke. Wow, I hate that joke. You can all say it now. You can all get it out of your systems. All right, let's see. Let me see now. This is a good one. Okay, chat. I have a question for you. What you have to, when I ask you a question just to help me feel better and to feel like there's actually things going on, you have to tell me. You have to say like, "What, Lorne?" You have to ask me like, "What do you mean by that question?" If you could help me out. All right, let's see. What did the wizard get at the shop? What, Lord? Thank you. Thank you for following along, chat. What did the wizard get at the shop? A staff discount. Sounds stupid. All right, two more, and then we continue. Let's see. All right. What would Mr. Burns say if he were a wizard? You know, Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. What would Mr. Burns say if he were a wizard? What would they say? Excellent. Excellent. That's so stupid. All right, last one. Last one, chat. What is a bad wizard's favorite computer program? What is a bad wizard's favorite computer program. Spell check. I think you all deserve that one. Okay. Your soul hurts, your soul will hurt. It will hurt. All right. Let's make some characters. And now let's go through this. First off, I'm going to teach you the process of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition character creation system. It goes by a system pretty much called the ABCs of character creation. Pretty much, you know, your ancestry, background, and your class. But the most important thing, and in fact, this is the advice I would give to anybody making a character in whatever system, is to think of a concept. Think of a concept. So I'll go through this exercise with you all right now. All of you in chat, think of a concept. Don't write a paragraph. Don't write an entire backstory in your mind right now. Just think of a simple concept that's within a sentence. You know, sometimes I'll be like, okay, maybe you can also grab inspiration from things, of things that you have together. Just think of it as like, okay, a mouse detective with guns. You know, like a mouse detective with guns, or maybe a wrestler barbarian character who's come in from the circus or goes to multiple fight rings down in the city. That is a character concept. Or maybe like you really like Robin Hood, but instead of bows, he used guns instead. Maybe you really liked Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, but instead of swords and stuff and bows and arrows, he was more of like a wizard type character. Stuff like that. What do you call a wizard with wealthy parents? A sorcerer? What? Yeah, but think of that. Think of that concept in your mind. Think of that concept in your mind. You'll now have a clear direction on how to make your character. You now know where to go from here. So I'm going to pick one of your things from chat, and I'm going to show you how quickly we can have this done. So let's see. I'm going to pick. Let's see. Gnome barbarian who wants to slay giants. I'll pick you. Let's do that. We'll pick you. All right. We know you want to be a gnome of some sort, so we'll pick gnome. Background in Pathfinder. So basically, your ancestry has all these different things to it: hit points, size values, your speed, ability boosts, flaws and stuff. And ability boosts and ability flaws basically mean ability boost is like +2 to your ability boost, which is like your strength, dexterity, intelligence, stuff like that. It adds 2 to that. So you get 2 for constitution, 2 for charisma, and 2 for free. Because you might notice, we're not rolling for stats. The ability boost just adds 2. It keeps everything even. So you don't have to have that situation where that one asshole goes, oh, well, I seem to have rolled max with all my stats. I'm just overpowered. And it just makes the game not fun. Because if one character's super overpowered or super really good, it doesn't really help with the entire game. So this kind of helps out for that. So we all know what all this fella does. So boop, we're going to pick gnome. Background. Pretty much a gnome barbarian that wants to slay giants. So, all right, cool. So we want something that maybe is like a monster hunter thing. These backgrounds pretty much have baked in ability boosts throughout the entire thing. So maybe we could look for something here. Sometimes you could work with your game master to make something custom. It doesn't quite fit. Or sometimes what I prefer to do is that if someone's like, hey, there's not a background that specifically fits what I'm wanting to go for. And I go, okay, well, that's fine. We can just take whatever you want and go for it. I'll just say, since the gnome barbarian wants to slay giants, we'll just go with warrior. We'll say back in the day, you used to be a warrior of your tribe, things like that. Maybe you're part of the military, and then you brought yourself into that, just to pick one real quick. And of course, you want to be a barbarian. Boom, barbarian. Set abilities. We can set it for strength. Maybe you want some con. Not going to take optional flaws. Constitution, strength, boom, con. Get a little bit of charisma for intimidation stuff. And thank you, Sark Wolfie, for the 5 gifted subs. That is super generous of you. A little bit in dex there. Skill training. We're going to quickly make you, let's see. I need you to be good in survival. A little bit of acrobatics. And also intimidation, you already have it, so we are going to add you in for nature, so you can help out with those exploration techniques. For heritage, you are gnome, but we can go with different types of things. We can make you more of an Ifrit, Uri, Sylph, Tiefling, stuff like that. Combine it, because Pathfinder 2nd Edition allows you to have heritages of having your base ancestry, and then adding different things for that. So let's say we're going to get you, let's say Fey Touch Gnome is going to get you some neat stuff. Ancestry feat, you're going to want to go after like giants and stuff and deal with them. So what will work great? So known weapon familiarity, such as blades, could particular shape, Addition, game cookery, you go Let's get you. Let's see, let's get you. Acumen, Razzle Dazzle, spend time to extend duration of blind or dazzle because you give the target about 1 round. That'll work great. Class feats. You can get a raging throw or sudden charge. Let's say since you are small and you want to throw things, maybe. Let's think of it a little bit further. So you want to go after big targets, right? You are very small. Probably want to stay at range. Probably want to stay at range and mess with them with magic stuff. Maybe Raging Thrower. Thrown weapons are especially deadly in your fury. You apply additional damage from rage to your thrown weapon attacks. If you have the brutal critical feats or the devastator class feature, apply benefits. Cool. You get Raging Thrower now. Your instinct, which we can go with animal instinct, or giant instinct, which means you get Titan Mauler, which means you get a large weapon. You get a big weapon for your size if you'd like. Put that together, we can go to gear, add gear, then we can go to several of the kits that are available, because one of the fancy things that they've done is add kits for people sometime. There it is, Kit Barbarian, we shall buy. And that gives you everything you generally need. We can go over to defense, you have hide armor, you have 4 times javelins, and you're good. Basically, your character's kind of ready to go at level 1. All I do is name your character and off you go. That quickly. That quickly. Thank you, Noel, for subscribing. That's how quick it was. The character's done. There are probably some spells or whatever, and some little bits and bobs, but generally, you're kind of done. Now you got javelin stuff, you just throw at people. Javelin's deadly, a little bit more damage. Get raging throws, you're throwing big things. Off you go. All right. So now what I decided to do was grab people's PNGs off Twitter and basically make their characters for them. So that's how quick I can do it if I like sped run it real fast. But let's kind of start making people's characters off of Twitter. So I've gathered what I could. Now, I do want to preface. I really, really want to preface this. I couldn't get everybody's in. I took one in what would work. Some people submitted PNGs, which was just their character's face. I can't go much off of that. So I do apologize if you got left out. I can't just go off the face, because then I can go peasant. You know, which actually there's like a peasant you can be. But if it was just nothing much there, I couldn't do much with it. I could go wild in any direction. So I had to pick something that had some more flair to it. So I do apologize I didn't get to everybody, but everyone's characters looked wonderful. So it's the one thing I want to specify. So first character we're going to grab onto is going to be this individual. Let's see, Zelrana. I'm going to butcher everyone's names, by the way. I am old. Zelrana, we're going to pick you. You have a very interesting character. I love the hair. I love how just so dignified you look. Of that, I love the book thing, power coursing through. Very nice, very nice. And reading book, understand. Okay, definitely looking like teacher material. You know, like I had a magical academy or so, but definitely a caster. We can either go the sorcerer route or the wizard route. If I want to go base off the PNG you have here, it would go wizard, you know, books, things like that. Sorcerers don't really need the book. It's kind of natural magic gets blown through. So we will take this concept and roll with it. Also, I just realized I have a bit of text still there. Whoop, there we go. So with that, let's go ahead and take you and see what we can build out there. So what I'm going to do is plop you here. So people can see who the person is, the top right above me, and we'll go ahead and try to make you. Let's see, new character. What I like to do when you're making a new character, and this is a website called Path Builder, by the way. If you want to have the beginning of the stream, I use Path Builder as a tool to make this really, really quick. A Warlock is only for Dungeons and Dragons. Warlock is copyrighted by Wizards of the Coast, so I can't make it in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. If I wanted to make a Warlock-type character, I could make something within the theme of the Occultism Spell School. So, and once we could focus more on that if we wanted to. Okay, so I will basically... So we're making a level 1 character, we don't need the free dual classing. Alright, so definitely the look of the character was more like an elf. So we can definitely go that way with it. Get you an elf background. Now the person's PNG looks like someone who was more like a scholar or somebody who is teaching magic to like a group of kids or so, or like a magical school, or at like a high academy college or so. Someone who's a distinguished individual. So let us see. Look at bookkeeper real quick. Merchants endeavors. Okay. Valentin, criminal, deckhand, emissary. Scholar might fit really well with you, but we will see if we have something here. I have to kind of go through all of them. Because we're making a lot of characters today. Mentioned, prodigy, Measures Apprentice, Noble, Cult Librarian. Oh, that could be neat. Hours spent reading much numerous curriculum dedicated to various topics. Hone your knowledge of these more obscure magical arts. You have been taken. We could save on that one. We could play on that. Hand Whisperer, Press Games, Roti, Sailor, Scholar of different things we can go with. Seer of the Dead, Chair, Song of the Deep, Spotter, Squire, Student of Magic. Currently enrolled at a school of magic where you are learning the fundamentals of magic tradition. You train your choice of arcana, nature, occultism, or that. Oh, teacher. There we go. Teacher, performance, or society. No knowledge, skill, perhaps trained as the children. Yeah, you can just go the straight teacher route. We'll go teacher. I feel he's a very distinguished person. Let's see. We'll go with more society. I feel you'll know more about things than wanting to be an entertainer. So, teacher background, your class. Now, we could go 2 routes with this. We can either make him more of a sorcerer, or more of a wizard. I think we're going to go more of the wizard route due to the book. So we're going to check that because you will need a spell book. As for your abilities, we're going to bring that to Constitution, keep the intelligence, bring up the wisdom a bit. The main reason I do this is that wisdom and con really help, especially when you're a wizard. Bring up the intelligence and bring up his charisma a little bit. His dex at 12 will hurt his AC a little bit, but he's a wizard. He's not supposed to be getting hit all that often. But for his saves and stuff, for con and wisdom will really help his fortitude. And will saves. He'll be low on reflex saves, but he'll be fine with the intelligence and charisma because he's going to be maybe more roleplay focused. As for skill trains, it'll increase his skill points here. So you're going to get, let's see, always good for get acrobatics going. Let's see. We'll kind of get you into, since you're a teacher, we're going to want kind of get you some occultism, nature for more primal spellcasting types, religions, you can identify it. Let's see, and then diplomacy to reason with them, and of course we could also go with intimidation, but I feel you're more of a kind soul. I feel like you're not going to scrutinize them too much, so we'll kind of put this more into deception, so you can lie to them. You can turn that around for it. Heritage, we can do some of this. Pretty much we can go with the elf line or tiefling line. We could do this. Seer Elf. You have an inborn ability to detect and understand magical phenomena. You can cast and detect magic cantrip as an innate spell at will. The cantrip heightened the spell. In addition, you get a +1 circle spells to identify magic and decipher. Yes, we'll do with this one. You're a Seer Elf. So ancestry feats. So this allows us to basically customize the elf a little bit more. And what we can do is know your own. Spent countless hours studying the history of elves in your world, and beyond that, studied expert people's ways. You quickly failed, checked to recall knowledge about elves, elven society, etc. Get a failure instead. That could really help work with the teacher angle that we're wanting to go for. There are other stuff that we could take that's more battle-oriented, but we're going by the theme. So let's go ahead and go with... I'd say he's more of an elven magic teacher. So let's try that. Know your own. Granite school. All right, chat. From the looks of... So this is basically the school of magic this wizard has been focusing on. Either abjuration, conjuration, divination, all that stuff. So this can go multiple ways. Universalness is usually a pretty good one. But we have to think about what type of magic or school of magic this character would really like to be a part of. So it's like, sort of thing looking at you. Honestly, could do divination if you want to go with a yellowy glow thing, but I feel that wouldn't fit the character. I would probably fit it more into maybe abjuration, more protection magic. You know, wards and seals and shields and such. So I think abjuration would be a good one. Now, if you're arcane thesis, this pretty much is like the type of how you manipulate your magic. If you want more of a familiar angle, under magic experimentation, if I remember right, spells, first level magic wizard feat, additional feat stuff. Spell blending is weird. I think if I remember off the top of my head, without even reading it, is that it's just you just take lower spell slots and just shove it at the higher spell slots. You just have stronger spells, but you have less. You know, spell substitution. That's pretty much allows you, instead of like going, oh, I have the long rest to change this magic spell because the situation come up. You just sit down for 10 minutes. Okay, I now have the new spell, and then you keep going. You just replace a spell slot with another spell. In Staff Nexus, you just get a stick and go, you do wizard stuff. For you, I felt like you had to be varied. Spell substitution is very good. It would take you that. All right, now for gear, I'm going to give you a kit. Thank goodness for this. This makes everyone's job so much easier. Just give you it, it's fine. You get a higher raise, you can keep your 15 gold. And now as for your weapons, you have a staff, you have your spell book, all that. Of course, with your spells, now it's very important to have spells. One of the cool things, chat, in Pathfinder 2nd Edition are the cantrips. Now, those of you who know about Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition, you know, all of you played 5th Edition, right? I assume you have. How many of you really liked using your cantrips? How many of you? How many of you really enjoyed using cantrips? You know, normally, from my experience of being a wizard in D&D 5e, or anything else, I always felt the cantrips were not useful. You know, like you do your firebolt and it's like, whoopee. You know, like piddly damage. You always waited for your spell slots. Or you do what the wizard thing is. It's like, well, I've used all my actual spell slots and my cantrips suck. I might as well get a crossbow. Might as well keep using that. Because it just does better than firebolt. So I love cantrips in Pathfinder 2nd Edition because they're all pretty good. So the cantrips in Pathfinder 2e scale with you every single level, so they're always useful every time you level up. So if you take something like, let's see, if you take this to do telekinetic projectile here, it's a good spell. It is 1d6 plus 4 plus 7 to spell attack modifier, which the character has. It's great, and it can crit all this other stuff. It's a fantastic spell. You just pick up something, Jedi push it at someone, and go, phew. All you do. It's a wonderful spell. And I love the cantrips because this will scale. This will scale up with you, so it's a fantastic thing to have. Good offensive spell. This character will already get detect magic, so we don't have to worry about that. Daze is a fun one. One of the things you'll notice also is that if I try to find one, that has a failure effect on it. The spells in Pathfinder 2nd Edition have amazing little failure effects on some of them. Let me see if I can find one. There it is. Buff of Poison. So you might notice, chat, that a lot of spells in other editions just go, like, or if you critically fail a save, it's just, oh no. Like, oh well, you just sucked more. Nothing else happens, you know, just things continue. Sometimes D&D 5e, I think in the rules, it's just kind of more vague. There's like, the punishment is up to you, or you might take double damage, and da-da-da. This is kind of more baked in. And also, some spells do have critical successes and failures baked into them. Buff of Poison here, for example, you exhale a shimmering cloud of toxic breath at an enemy's face. The target takes poison damage equal to your spellcasting modifier, 2% of poison damage, depending on the fortitude save. So, basically, it has 4 things. If the thing that's getting affected by this critically succeeds its save, which is 10 over the DC result, nothing happens at all. Success, it takes half the initial persistent damage. Failure, it takes all the persistent damage like it just normally happened to it. Or critical failure, it takes double the initial persistent damage. This is a very simple success in critical failure, but it's baked in. It's baked in there so you know exactly what happens if it fails. Because it's mechanically into the spells itself. All the spells will have this stuff. So it's fun. It's great. Instead of just like randomly at every table that you're into for D&D 5e, you know, it's written out for you. So it's really fun. If you found a Puff of Poison on a reaction, you can flare that in if you'd like. But we'll give you Puff of Poison. And Puff of Poison for Electric Arc, really good spell. It's a spell within 30 feet. You basically hit 2 targets if they fail their reflex save. It's really fun. Further on for that, let us see. Infectious Enthusiasm. Basically, you just go to someone, hey, you can do it! And it gives them a +1 and stuff. Gives them a little bonus. Thank you, Zero, for your subscribe. I appreciate that. Along with that, we will have... Let's see. Prestidigitation. Prestidigitation is just a classic cantrip. It does so much. It cooks. It lifts things up. You know, make a temporary object. Tidy up things. Wonderful spell. Now, as for the school spell, I did give them Abjuration, which gives them a school spell. So I'm going to give them Shield, which is an excellent defensive spell. And now for your first level spell slots, we could just add whatever you want to it. Let's say that you are a teacher, and we're going to go in for that. Let us do... It might be unethical, but still. But let's see here. See what I can... Invisible item, illusory object. That could be fun. Illusory object in illusory disguise would be really, really fun, especially if you're a teacher. But I have a question here. Hey, Mr. Wizard, quick question about the mechanic in Pathfinder 2E. What does the concentrate trait in Pathfinder actually mean? Some of the sustained actions required, others don't, and concentrate is attached to a single action during the round. I'm only familiar with 5e, and concentrate is obviously different between the two. I have been looking and can't find specifics about it. Well, let's look that up. Let's look at that. I have the core rulebook right here. So let us go all the way to the end. Go all the way to the end here. Let's look up concentrate together. So I can make sure. Concentrate. Trait in action with this trait requires a degree of mental concentration and discipline. You do not give me... Why do you give other page books but not this one? What's wrong with you? Here, I'll do this. ZoranTheBear easy tool, which is a fantastic website of stuff. Concentrate. Let's read up on it. Why? I see your frustration. Holy cripes. Core book 630. At least that gives me the damn book. Wait. Hey, this is X630. What? I'm gonna message one of them. I'm gonna DM one of the designers and be like, what did you do? Oh no, they don't even have the fucking rulebooks, idiots. All right, let me see. Concentration. That is concentrate too. Let me see here. Traits, let me see. Yeah, it does stuff. Also, by the way, your character's practically made. By the way, skull spell for that, we will basically do mage armor. Basically give you some more defense. As you're an observation teacher. Alright, let's see here. Okay, concentrate. Ah, okay. Alright, there we go. Aid, basic action aids, concentrates. If it'll give me a second. Good mental debt, actions, abilities, feats, focus skills. Okay. For some reason, there's no description, which is really annoying, and I feel your thing. So basically what this means is that if normally things will specify, let's say, for example, for Badger Rage or something, if this website loads, that if you acquire the concentrate on it and you do something that breaks the concentration of the effects, it goes away. So normally what you have to worry about is basically as you keep going with it, like say for example, you acquire to keep a bubble around you, you have to concentrate. If something breaks the concentration, it's done. If you fall unconscious, if a spell effect causes you to no longer be able to think or something that would specify it, it would break the concentration, and then the spell effect that you are maintaining goes. Say, for example, shape-shifting. Yeah, so it can't use actions that have the concentrate trait unless they also have the rage trait, the animal companion. Normally, it specifies. So, I feel you. It's really annoying that even I click concentrate here, it doesn't give you garbage. It doesn't give you a concrete answer. But that's generally it. Is that if it's normally the thing will tell you is like this will break your concentration if you try to do something weird with it, or if you're maintaining something that requires it and it does break it in some way, normally just by going unconscious or having your mind being taken over, something that logically will break it, it will go away. To help answer your question. I miss it. Is there a lot of items stated out for Pathfinder 2nd Edition? Like gear and stuff? Yeah, there's tons of stuff. Alright, character's made. Even with all the side stuff we did, character's done for the most part. Defensive stuff, we could give him some armor if we wanted. What we could do is change this to be, we can give the mage armor if we really wanted to. I have to look up that because it's kind of interesting with it. What I'd like to do is give padded armor. It is light. I'll have you buy padded armor just to give you a little bit. You are untrained in it, actually. Let me see. And what are you? Actually, you're not trained in anything. That's right. That's right. You don't have anything. Your stoves, your AC go. That's right. You're not trained in anything, so you don't need it. Yeah, you don't need anything. What you can do, or we can at least give you, is mage armor, and that'll be that. So you're good for that. And with that, you got your spells done. We can add you in. Your game master can add in all the other stuff. You got protective ward for your focus spell. You have no minutes or anything we gave you, and you're good to go. So congratulations, we got one in. We will do that one as, who's the individual name? Individual's name is Zelrana. Zelrana. I think I got the name right. Forgive me if I did not. You have to be in a condition where the concentration is possible to be used. Spell effect things, wizard. Yeah, that'll help you get you along. If someone beats you by the head and you're now unconscious, your concentration's broken. Just think of it that way. All right, so with that, we will add you here. Unknown adventurer. You're now level 1. And we shall character sheets PDF. And as it generates, it makes a whole character sheet for you. I wish, I wonder if there's a way I could send this over Twitter easier. But yeah, character is made though. It's all filled out for you. PDF is here. And if you want this in Foundry, unfortunately the module that helped import it is gone, but it's very easy to find all the stuff and add it to your character sheet. The sheet does a lot of work. Do is share the character link. This character link, can I? Let's see. Share a copy of character. Ah, there you go. That'll work great. Let me send that to. Okay, that's not gonna. Let me send that to the individual. Hold up. Sorry, I didn't have this part. I didn't have this part as planned out as I wanted. Let's see if I can find them. Oh God. There's so many of you who sent things over. Thank you. Ah, there you are. Made. There we go. I want to make sure that works. I assume that worked. Yeah, there you go. All right, that person has been made. Good job, chat. High fives all around. All right, next character. Next character. Thank you all for coming over, by the way. I do appreciate it. We have this lovely individual. Goes by the name of Dinah Toronto. Oh, it's a cute little dinosaur person. Look at him. Look how adorable. Basically, dinosaur things. Got a coat. Oh, I love the little egg bag. Looks lovely. Okay, you have like 2 feet. I think little like monster feet kind of deal. Okay, we'll try our best. We'll try our best with this one. I think I know how we can get you sorted. So what I will do, you know, a wizard's work is never done. We will do new character. Get started. Let's see. I'm thinking Beastkin. Could go human by default. Has human base. Let's see. Yeah, human base. I'm gonna go to heritage to see what I can get. So there's Beastkin, and the Beastkin look can be a variety of things. Beastkin normally is my kind of go-to, to where it's like, is it a human person with a thing? Beastkin. That's usually what I go with. Like, very rarely is it not gonna be Beastkin. A beastkin basically, it says choose a type of animal, says bat, eagle, shark, spider, tyrannosaurus. So, watch for wolves, type of animal tied to your heritage, owns your inherited animal. You gain the beastkin traits, in addition of the traits of your ancestry, yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. So, we got that. But the character's look could be kind of anything. It can go kind of everywhere. I do agree with what 4V in chat said. I'm thinking of a roguish type character. Look, it's a little small little devil just going around, you know, taking snacks and stuff. So I'm thinking that type of character. So what we can do is call him a criminal. I can make them a criminal and then scrupulous independence as or a member of underworld organization. You lived a life of crime. Man, become an adventurer to seek redemption or escape the law simply to get access to bigger and better loot. This is your background. This is what you are currently, is what you used to be. So might have been, you know, stealing things and such. I think there's actually more of a refugee, prisoner, printer, slayer, servant, spotter. Oh, we can make you a street urchin. We can make it sadder. You used to be a street urchin, surviving in a city or a tribal area or something, just trying to get stuff. And thank you, Joanna Pallet, for subscribing with your Prime. Thank you. Let you go. Thank you so very much. Yeah, street urchin's gonna be nice. Street urchin's gonna be nice. We'll do that. Make it a little bit more sad. We're gonna go with rogue. With rogue, I feel that'll fit the best. So what you're gonna have: Constitution, Dexterity, and then Constitution, Dexterity again. All high con's usually fun. So bring in your con, bring your dex. Get a little bit of intelligence. I feel I'm gonna go with your wisdom. I feel you're gonna be more utilitarian with your stuff. And for your class boost, I'm going to bring you up with dexterity to get 18 dex. Bam! Scale training. We're going to bring you up in acrobatics, a little bit in athletics, just to give you a little bit more of a chance, especially if you want to grapple. Deception's going to be up there. Thievery, you already got it. Survival, you're gonna need. Society, you're going to need. Let's see. Is it lore one city? You can always edit the lore, by the way. Lore is kind of more nebulous in this, to where if it's like, hey, and my lore doesn't fit the campaign, can I change it? You can always change the lore. Just ask your game master. Like, yeah, your lore is this now. So, but also lore is very useful. You know, you got to use it like, I have knowledge in this thing. Can I execute that knowledge? So, it's very nice. So the 3 others, crafting's good. The crafting's important because thievery is good if you want to pick the lock. You can use thievery to pick the lock, but crafting to disassemble the lock. It's 2 different things. If you fail in picking the lock, you can disassemble it with crafting, and that's usually my mentality on it. Along with that, we can go with diplomacy to talk your way out of things, and nature. So you can kind of use that to do various things. So that'll be for that. Oh, hand. There you go. All right, your ancestry feats. We can bring you animal senses. You get one of the following senses: dark vision, low light vision, or imprecise. You have low light vision. Awesome. So we're gonna do that. Your animal sense is going to be scent. Give you scent. Your racketeer is going to be thief or ruffian. Let's see, strong intimidate. No. Thief. We're gonna give you a thief racket. And as for that, all right, your base stuff is good. The additional thing from your free stuff is going to give you this, which I want to put into medicine for you. And further on, we're going to get, let me see, prep finder, baits, tumble behind rogue. So this is a neat little class of it. You tumble under or behind your foe to catch them off guard. When you successfully tumble through, the foe whose space you pass through is flat-footed against the next attack you make before the end of your turn. Flat-footed in this case, I think in 5e terms, it means you just get advantage on them or so. What this means, flanking is very important in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. You basically want your token and an ally token to be in between or kind of flanking to directly to the sides of the enemy token. So for this, if you are alone, you don't have anybody to flank with, you can tumble through their space, reposition yourself, make them flat-footed, which also allows you to do more damage. It makes their AC go down by 2. So that's what that's really good for. And as for your skill feats, all of the animal, you know how to make the best and most efficient use of a hunted animal's carcass. Not that. Let's go with... let's see. What'll make you... Where can go with... Your little dinosaur boy, eh? Dinosaur person, let's see. Let's go with streetwise. Let's say you're in the streets. Let's say you're in the streets or tribal area. You can use a society modifier instead of your diplomacy modifier to gather information. Let's do subtle theft instead. So you can minus the penalty to their perception DCs when they're trying to detect you. So yeah, make you a lot more stealthy and a little more grabby things. So there you go. Now as for your gear, once more, we go to the kit. Thank goodness for the kit. Because now I gotta go kit, rogue, bye. And now you have everything you need. You got your leather, gets you up to 18 AC, and you got your dagger. And you're done. Of course, you have your sneak attack damage, you have a rapier, which is great. You can just go with pure dagger if you really want to. But yeah, you're good to go. It's so good to be a Pathfinder 2e character indeed. Love Pathfinder. The Pathfinder is a wonderful tool. And basically right there, we're done. We just finished it. There's probably some adjustments we could make, but just to do these quickly, that's what I did. I'd probably try to find a way to get a claw attack in. There's probably some stuff I could mess with here to get that. There's probably some things I can adjust. I think one of the things you can do is change shape beastkin. Yeah, so you basically get that. You get fangs, all the stuff. Your jaws do 1d4 piercing damage, have agile, finesse, etc. Yeah, this allows you to basically have, if you do the chain-shaped beastkin, to basically go rah and then bite people and stuff. So you're good. All right. Your character has been made. So I will find your name. Give me a second. And a Tyranno. There you are. Let me get you named. There you go. Let me add you in. Share copy of character. And I have to find them on my Twitter. Please. Find them. Chat, are you enjoying this? Are you learning anything? I'm so sorry if I'm a bit distracted. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of brain power to go with this. Created. There we go. All right. It instantly approved after Shodan 2 and positively wins with bots. Yeah, basically, overall, the bots in Pathfinder 2nd Edition are really good. Like, a lot of the classes are really good in it. The other one has not been my favorite is Alchemist, but Alchemist later on gets pretty good. and utility helping Alchemist, like to make lesser healing potions and stuff, best friend you'll ever have. Just if you're an Alchemist just wanting to really, you know, it seems weak. They're the less, but they're still top tier to me. Like, the bombs and stuff might seem weak, but if you're dealing with a lot of creatures, or you're just wanting persistent stuff going, Alchemists become really good once you get them used. Like, their utility is really great. Yeah, Monk in Pathfinder 2E, just phenomenal. You're basically playing a JoJo character. If you play a Monk in Pathfinder 2E. All right. Congratulations on your character. It has been made. So I'm going to make a new character. And for the new character that we will be making will be... All right, so I did you. Congratulations. Oh, look at this individual. Look how wonderful they look. Oh, look how precious. I love the design and look. Very distinguished, very distinguished. Love the glasses, little ear ornament and everything. Beautiful design. So, let us see here. We will go ahead and try with you. Let's see here. So, definitely by the look of the character, the arrows aren't pointed, but definitely, you could do some half-elfism in there, but we're not going to do that. Definitely human. So, we're going to go with human for you. I'm definitely leaning towards a couple angles. I can either make you a magus, or I can make you a sorceress. I'll probably go with sorceress. I think that'll be the right call for this one. Sorceress, someone who doesn't really need a magic book or something like that. So I think we'll go with that. Background, though, based from the art you have... Okay, isn't that ornament thing? I'm thinking someone who's a little bit of nobility. I mean, magic and rich person. They have a lovely design. You know, they just know how to dress well. I am thinking nobility, though. I do get that impression that you are someone of a higher class. So we can go with noble. We can have you go noble either via birth or via heraldry. You were kind of brought into it. We'll go geology. Have that. To class, I'm going to go with sorcerer. Keep that in. I feel that you're more magically inclined. As to what type of sorcerer. Now, the neat thing with sorcerers in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is that you can be different types of sorcerers. And what I mean by that is by the bloodline. Via your bloodline, your spell list change. If you want to be more demonic with it, you get a divine spell list. It'll be draconic, it's arcane. Elemental will be primal. Aberrant will be occult. Things like that. You can go either with the genies and stuff for your bloodline, be more arcane. Hags, occult, the phoenix, etc. So by looking at the character design, I really like the earpiece. The earpiece of which they have, and which I'll zoom in for you, the earpiece of which they have the bottom right. I love the bird effects. I think we can go with Phoenix. Very much like, you know, nobility, might have been a house of something resulting with the Phoenix or so. I think I'll go that angle. You know, like the blue flying Phoenix would probably be a nice backstory with. We'll go with that. So let us go. Yes, we should try that. Right. We'll go with Phoenix. I like that idea. In which your thing will be primal. So, all right. Now I'm going to set your abilities. We can kind of build the sorcerer in different ways. We can actually if we really manipulate some things, we could really make a melee-centered sorcerer. I feel that we'll just stick with the basics here on this. We'll do Constitution, Intelligence, Con. Bring your Con up. Bring up your Intelligence. Bring up your Dex, and we'll bring you a little bit of Charisma. I feel. Speaking of which, I'll probably bring your Con down a little bit and bring you a little bit more Wisdom. So you're up at 12. So your Wisdom modifier is not terrible. Give you a little bit of Con, just a little bit more HP. Actually, no, let's make you just a little bit more in the Charisma angle. There we go. And with that, class boost, there you go. You go with that, your skill trainings, I feel, since you'll be more of a noble birth and such. Deception, a little bit in Arcana, get you in Nature, you're already good with that, get you a little bit in Occultism, get you in for Society. Let's get you with Performance, in case you need to make a really big speech or so. And everyone needs some Acrobatics. Alright, your Heritage. Now this is something we can kind of play with a little bit. Draconic Scion, you're possessed with the power of dragons. Let us see. Skilled Heritage, probably. You're probably skilled in various things. What a reflection. Didn't see this yet. I think this is, Dark Archives. I have not gone through the book yet. It's a duplicate of another creature. Okay, not going to do that one. Skilled Heritage. And your skill will be brought in from... Let's see. Brought into Nature. Heritage. What is this? With them you become expert in the chosen skill. I don't quite think I can do that. Let me see. Put this on religion. Yeah, I'd throw it in religion. Which is fine. Feat, courtly graces. You have this. Excellent. Now for your gear, we go to the handy dandy kit section. And you will be made the sorcerer kit. Congratulations. You are unarmored. Your weapons is a dagger and a sling. Now, finally, it is your spells we must find. Cantrips, we're going to bring you with, let's see, more nobility stuff. I think more of a roleplay focused character. So Dancing Lights, really bring in that such. Electric Arc, just for basic defense. Further than that, let's see. Tame. You are more of a primal-oriented person, so your comforting sounds in a target-friendly manner. We'll do that because you can calm someone down. And then finally, you do not get prestidigitation because you are not an arcane caster, but you can get, let's see. Let's go with the thing with Ray of Frost here for the, let's see, just making sure of anything else. Gale Blast, Electric Arc, and yeah, the Blue Phoenix, pretty much more cold-oriented stuff. Bloodline Spell, Detect Magic. Now for your first level spell slot, let's keep with the theme a little bit. You know, Buffeting Winds. We could do Burning Hands. Actually, we can do Charm instead. Well, noble after all. Your Bloodline Spell will give you Burning Hands. Alright, and your focus spell is Rejuvenating Flames. You create a Gout of Flame that heals that both heals and burns. So 1d4 HP to all allies in the area, and those allies gain +1 status bonus to Fortitude saves. Enemies in the area take 1d4 fire damage with a basic reflex save. That's really good. That's a 15-foot cone. You just go whoosh. You know, you got a lot of conage spells going. So with that, you're done. Congratulations, we've now made your character. Oh, wait, nope, ancestry feat. Let us do... I know I was forgetting something. Let's do just natural... This will give you a first level class feat, and this will give you ancestral blood magic. Gain your blood magic effect when you gain a concept. Addition to a normal sickness to trigger your blood magic. Excellent. Give you ancestral blood magic for that, and now you're done. Are they? That is always the question with this stuff, and it's something I have to be careful of. I can only make an assumption, and if I get it wrong, and if they're here, they can always correct me. I can only do the best I can, you know, but the only thing to do is keep an open mind and be respectful. All right, so with that, congratulations, your character is done. It's a lovely design, absolutely adore it. Let us do this, there it is. Put in your name. And they should be good. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think we're okay. All right, we shall share a copy of this character, and I shall send it to them on Twitter. Let me find them real quick. Just somewhere. There they are. Question: do you think they're gonna bring Gunslingers back for 2nd edition? Oh, that's already in there. It is in the Guns and Gears book. Yeah, so if I make a new character here, I will show you. In class, there is Gunslinger. Where is Gunslinger? Right here. Gunslinger's right here. Very fun class. You can even manipulate this instead of guns to go with crossbows. And makes the crossbow users, in case your world doesn't have guns, with crossbows, it makes them really good. If you're a crossbow user, it's phenomenal. So, yeah, they're in there. I got a chance to get my hands on the books, but the 1st edition. They're a module, yes. Are alchemists any good? At the beginning, they feel a little bit weak, but as you start to level them up, they become really, really useful. It depends on the alchemist you make. If you're going to be more of a bombardier person or someone who kind of helps people by giving them healing potions and stuff and buffs, really good. Like really, really good. All right, let us pick another character. Good old mountain man, good old friendo. I wanted to give him a shot. Good old mountain man. Let us see how we can make you. So I can go around. It could be another human, which we'll probably stick with. Mountain man, basically somebody up in the mountains we can go with. Let's see. Let's have some fun with him. Let's have some fun with good old mountain man. He is the chosen one. Your birth has fulfilled a prediction. People close to you are counting on you to do great things. There's intense pressure on you to be up to the task, and the fickle nature of prophecy complicates your path. We'll bring you in on this. We could make you... Let's have a little fun. Let's make you a... Okay, you don't have any things for it. I want you to punch. What I want you to do is to have actually an animal companion, a past animal companion. Let me see here. I could go fighter. Let's do fighter. Fighter's really fun. Fighters in Pathfinder 2nd Edition are really good. There's at least you don't know about Pathfinder 2nd Edition for attack of opportunity. Switch screens. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm dumb. Got it. Sorry about that. Yeah, so range for Pathfinder 2nd for fighters, the attack of opportunity ability. In like other systems, and like in D&D 5e and stuff, when you leave a threatened square, everything has attack of opportunity. It's gonna just get a free swing at you. In Pathfinder 2nd Edition, it's a specific ability the thing has to have. If it does not have it, it doesn't happen, and it's not very common. Fighters, via the class, get it by default at level 1. Most other classes, if depending what they are, get it at around level 6 for the option for their feats. Normally people take it. So that allows you on the battlefield to move a lot more and not be constantly scared that if you move, you're going to get hit like 500 times. Because if you get stuck in melee, you're like, well, I'm stuck in melee. I don't want to leave. You know, you get attack of opportunity or use some weird ability to get out. You know, you have to, you'll feel pigeonholed, you feel tar pitted. So fighters are really good. But let's have you more of a punchy person. Do strength, dexterity, strength, constitution, strength. We're going to keep you there, get up your strength, and I'm going to give you a little bit of wisdom. Your skill training is going to be in athletics, acrobatics, and intimidation. Last skill is can't really do anything. Probably have to change that. As for this, we will do nature. And I'll take that out and bring it over to society. Bring that up acrobatics. There you go. Heritage. We could actually just skip this, to be honest with you. Winter touched human. There we go. You gain cold resistance. There you go. You are a mounted man. As for your ancestral feats, we'll keep you with natural ambition, which will give you an extra feat, which will be. Let's see. You make a control attack for the encounter of your momentum. Make a strength. The strength gains the following failure effect. This count does not count towards your multi-attack penalty. Accurate combat assessment. Yeah, that could work. Make a melee strike on a hit. You can immediately attempt to recall knowledge check about the target. On a critical hit, you gain a +2 circumstance against the check. To recall knowledge, the target is temporarily immune to combat assessment for 1 day. Okay, oh, that's really good. Holy shit, that's really good. Okay, sorry, I was reading through it. So what this ability does, so I'm going to give this to you, that what you can do in Pathfinder 2nd Edition is that you can basically ask your game master, I want to spend an action to figure out what I know of that creature. I want to make a check to figure out what I know. And they go, okay, well, go ahead and roll this. This is what you need to roll to figure out more about this creature. You roll, depending on the roll, you get some information about the creature. The main thing people want to know during combat is any major abilities it has to keep an eye out on. And also, it doesn't have any resistances or weaknesses. Because if you, say for example, a target is weak to like bludgeoning damage, then you want to know about that. So you can go, okay, if I hit it with a bludgeoning attack, it's going to take extra damage. So that means you can do more damage because you know of that creature. And that's great. When this is combined with it, you basically instantly do that. You punch him like, I'm going to figure out your weaknesses. Ha! I see you're weak to punching. I'm going to hit you harder now. And you go with it. So we're gonna give you that one. And then also, because we're going to keep you in with the punching stuff. Let's see. 100 pound attack that clobbers your foe, but leaves you a bit unsteady. Make a melee strike. This counts as 2 attacks. Yeah, there you can do extra damage with it with the power attack. There you go. Now what we are going to do is you can be all punchy with it now for gear. We're going to give you the kit. Your fighter's kit. And if we want to have a little bit of fun with the weapons here, if I do this all times melee, let me see. Unarmed, there's nothing for that. Brawling, there we go. We can give you just a fist, in which you all trained in it, so this is free. There you go. You now have a fist attack, where you just hit people with. Your fist does the same damage as a dagger. So we will stow the dagger, and then you just hit people. You know, I mean, just roll it and see what you do. So let's say you wanna hit something. Assuming to be this. Right, 1d4. Yeah, 1d4 plus 4. You know, you do 8 damage there. You get to punch people now and do power attack and stuff. You are a, hand-punching fighter. And as for your gear and stuff, you have hide armor, perfect for your stuff. Done. You're now completed, Mountain Man. When I learn about various classes, think for the demo, Wizard Man. No problem. If you have any questions, just add at me. If I'm missing anything, by the way, please. I'm old. I'm slow. just keep adding me if you have any questions. I'm more than happy. Playing this is my first time watching something D&D there. I've always wanted to play D&D, please, so thank you. Hi, Neff. To kind of help you out, we're on the category Dungeons and Dragons because it's where a lot of people go to watch tabletop RPG stuff. If you yourself are interested in playing Dungeons and Dragons, I will show you a thing. So D&D starter kits. There is a fantastic little box you can buy if you have anything you want to like go with or stuff or whatever. This here on the dnd.wizards.com page has a starter set for you. This starter set will help introduce to you the concept and the introduction of Dungeons and Dragons. So if you ever want to kind of get into it and stuff, this box set can help you out. I am not sponsored, by the way. They do not pay me. I don't really play D&D 5e. But if that's what you want to try, if you want to try Dungeons and Dragons, here's this. But the game that I'm playing and making characters for is for a game called Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And the Pathfinder 2nd Edition area has a thing called the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Beginner Box, which is kind of the starter set I just showed. This one I feel that you can really pick up and play nice and easy. And say, for example, you want to learn about it, there should be a beginner box thing on your landing page, Marissa. All right, let me see here. Yeah, regardless of that, here's Pathfinder 2nd Edition. It's a very fun game. It's easy to pick up and learn. And you and your friends can get into it nice and easy. There is a beginner box. You go on Paizo's website here. If their website works today. If their website works today. If their website, there it is. It's my error. So here's the Pathfinder 2nd Edition beginner box. And in this box will literally help you go through the entire thing. So, and if you want to see what's in the beginner box, one of the things that even I made for them way back in the day, if I could find it. If you ever wanted to see me unbox a box, here it is. This box will basically get you everything you need. Pretty much has you a little instructions bits. It has already pre-made character sheets for you. It has everything filled out for you and tells you exactly where it is, the color of dice it is for you. It gives you the box to help get you in there, all that stuff. So, and also in this contents, you also get a player's guide, a game master guide with a self-playing adventure. So if you want to play by yourself and learn the mechanics by yourself, it has a choose your own adventure in it, so you could play by yourself. And further on than that, it has all monsters and everything for you. It has pre-made little tokens here for you. They give you little stands to put them on. Further on, gives you this little checklist here for like your action economy and stuff. Makes it really that easy for you. In addition, it also gives you this big old playmat for the entire adventure. It's a full playmat. It folds out for you. All of that right in that beginner box. So if you want to learn Pathfinder 2nd Edition, here you go. But if you want to do Dungeons and Dragons, there's another one. And I run a tabletop RPG show. If you go to narrativedeclaration.com or look up Narrative Declaration on YouTube, you will find my YouTube channel where I play Pathfinder 2nd Edition. But if you want to learn how to play D&D 5e, you can go follow our friends. Unexpectables. There we are. There is the Unexpectables. in which their Twitter thing is here. They do they do Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. If you're interested in D&D 5e campaigns instead of Pathfinder stuff, they're a great group of folks, and you can also follow their Twitch over here at the Unexpectables. And they run other campaigns and stuff too, but they primarily do Dungeons and Dragons. So if you want to learn from that and put something in the side, great group of folks. And I encourage you to give them a try. I hope that answers your question. I'm sorry we went off an entire side thing there, but I hope that answered your question. Let me send this off here. Now, oh yeah, the Humble Bundle. Thank you for that. There's currently a Humble Bundle for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Let me get a Humble Bundle here. Temporarily, whatever. Just take my data. I don't care. That should be right here. Right here on Humble Bundle, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. You get all this stuff. You get the core rulebook, bestiary, open Lost Omens guide, advanced players guide, all this stuff. Even little adventures, flip mats for things, all that stuff, along with a couple of adventures for you. Bounties, which are adventures as well. A game master screen, character sheet packs. I think all of these are PDFs. They're not going to be physical because when I was working at this company, disclaimer, I used to work at Paizo. I just want that to be clear. By the way, I used to work at Paizo. I have a bit of a bias. So, but still, play whatever system you feel comfortable with or what your group's wanting to play. That's the important thing. What you and your group wants to play is what you should probably go for. Either Pathfinder 2nd Edition or Dungeons and Dragons. It's either or. But yeah, but that's my thing for you. But yeah, but there's a Humble Bundle. All right, let me get this person sent to Mountain Man here. Okay, I hope that answered your question. I think I went so long I forgot who asked the question. There's Mountain Man on Twitter. Made. There we go. All right, an individual has been made. Let us go to the next. It's the Riker. Let's see. It should be fun. My PNG is based on a Pathfinder 1E character. So curious how that may go. What 1E character? Unfortunately, me and the lore for glaring and stuff is terrible. I think I could think of is what's the person? I feel like I know who it should be, but I can't quite remember. But it's okay. It's been forever since I deal with Galarian. But yeah, let me adjust here. Ultra Chat, are you having fun with this? Are you learning anything? If I can spice it up and any feedback or anything, I do appreciate it. But let's go ahead and make your character. You are human, it looks like. You could go Dampier a little bit. We could bring you in that way. Another basically roguish. It could go Magus. I could make you a Magus. If I had context for the character. Unfortunately, Galarian lore is a little bit out of me if you're trying to base something on a Galarian lore. I can't quite remember all of it off the top of my head, but yeah, it has to be barbarian. As someone who's played only 5e, are there any benefits of trying 1e? No, I recommend going Pathfinder 2nd Edition. There's no reason to really go the Pathfinder 1st Edition unless you and your group are really wanting a 3.5ism game. If you're wanting to go from 5e, I recommend Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Remember, there's two different versions. Of course, there's Pathfinder 1st Edition and there's Pathfinder 2nd Edition. 2nd Edition, you'll find the transference from 5e to that to be way easier. In fact, you might even prefer the systems, but that's kind of based from my experience. I went from 5e to 2e and don't ever want to go back to 5e. Like, I vehemently just like, nope, I'm good. Okay, and remember, chat, be respectful. These are people's characters that they've made. You know, people put a lot of work and a lot of heart into their character designs. And one of the things I don't want folks to do is to disrespect their passions. You know, this individual loves their character. You know, they, for reasons, they paid out for it. And one of the things I just want to encourage is that whenever you see stuff like this, or we do streams like this, and when we're showcasing people's amazing designs and such, is to think of it that this is someone's, you know, pride and joy. You know, this is their character. This is something that they love to kind of, you know, lose their reality with. And it is something I at least want to respect. So if we could just show there's a little bit of respect there. All right, so let's go ahead and try and make your character. Let's see. All right, we're going to pick a new character. All right, we can go human, so we'll go human, but I feel like you got a little bit of magic in you. A little bit of magic in you, so we'll keep you with human, but background. Now, here comes the interesting part. We can go with a different type of background, so just like, you're just a rogue, you know. We can go maybe cultist. You could go cultist. We'll make it a cultist as your background. Yeah, some older dude said you should try 1E hair, and I didn't know if he was being serious or joking. He was probably joking. Pathfinder First Edition has a lot of stuff to it. But yeah, what about Magical Trickster? We're not doing 5E stuff, so we're different mindsets is what we're going with. Concept first, and then we try to navigate through the space. Let me see here. We can go cultist with you. Or let me see. Going through. Hounded Thief. You stole a unique item from a strange individual. It might have been a piece of clockwork, yada yada. They'll have it, you might have sold it, but either way, you can't take the feeling that it's being followed. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's say the mask you have is the thing that you stole. We'll do it with the Hounded Thief as your background. We'll definitely make you a rogue. There's Eldritch Trickster Rogues and Pathfinder 2E. There's a challenge, right? Thaumaturge. Oh, we could go that way with it. We could. Eldritch Trickster Rogues. I have to look it up for it. All right, let's see. Oh, it's right there. I'm dumb. Okay, is it? Okay. I never really got the make rogues. I apologize. I was thinking you were meaning something else. I do apologize. But it could be that. When it comes to big heist. Cool. Anyway, thank you for that suggestion. We will take it. All right, so make you that. Let's get your abilities here. We will do dexterity and we will do intelligence. Give you more skills. Dexterity, and we could do intelligence again. And then for this one, we can do dexterity again, I suppose. Get you 18. Con, wisdom. Bring up your intelligence to 16. Get you a bunch of skills, really, because you get 10 boosts for it, really. For your skill training, give you up in acrobatics. Get you knowledgeable in arcana and also occultism with the stuff that you're stealing. Bit in acrobatics is always good. Deception is always good. Crafting is good. Thievery you got. Survival is good. Society is good. And then last we'll give you medicine and then intimidation. What you get for your heritage, we can give you a little something. Duskwalker. And your bargain. Your soul has been reborn as a Duskwalker. Find your skill on Christian psyops. Get a Duskwalker trait in addition to the traits from your ancestry. You also gain low light vision. Gain dark vision. Either your body or your spirit can never become undead. You can choose from Duskwalker feats and feats from your ancestry when you gain a thing. We could make you that with the way that your character is. Also do versatile heritage. Let's do versatile heritage. Let's get you that. So get another general feat, and we will do. Let's see. Combat kind of consuming thing, courtly graces, deceptive worship, expert tracker, smuggler, eye for numbers. Let's see, incredible initiative, medical researcher, monster scavenger, quick jump, quick squeeze, read lips. Secret speech? Here's a secret signing. You learn the signing secret. We could take that. We can either do that or we can do trick magic item. This one pretty much helps you use magic items, so we'll kind of go with that one. Ancestry feats. We'll check you. Devil's Advocate. You know more about habits of the devil than is entirely safe. Plus, you can spend perception checks against devils and saving throws against their abilities. We could have you be running from a devil. That could be fun. Yeah, Devil's Advocate could be fun. Class. Nimble Dodge. Just Nimble Dodge is the only one I recommend. Skill stuff. Oh, got a... Ah, neat. For that, skill feats we will do. Assurance is always good, but not at level 1. I usually recommend it for 2 or 3. It's like, it can be useful at level 1, but I usually find I need it. And sometimes I skip it. I sometimes like the risk of critically failing. It makes the dice roll more interesting. Instead of just like, I just do it, you know. Virgin lie to me. Deception to weave traps and trips. We will do... have you do read lips. And go dedication feats is going to be, let's see, we can do Magus dedication. You can cast spells like a Magus. We'll do that. It'll be our spell trickster that way. As for your skill training, we'll bring you up to diplomacy and talk your way through it. Okay. There we go. Let's go and get your spells. We're gonna give you, where is it? True name, no. Protect name, no. Shield. We'll cast shield, and then also, do you not get True Strike? Ah, there's no True Strike. No! True Strike's so good! As probably according to the time, you can learn exactly what time it is in a second and so choose to gain a perfect sense of the calendar. And astronomy, okay, that's not how cool I was thinking. Telling projectile is pretty good. I'll just give you that. Yeah. All right, time to give you your kit. As for your kit, we'll give you it for rogue. Well, not a cantrip. Yeah, I noticed that. Don't worry. I thought it was first level spells, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. All right, let's see here. So we have practically have you made. You have no focus spells or anything, just cantrips. Looking in for it. You're good. You're good. Everything's fine there. You have everything trained for level 1. Have all your stuff there. You're done. See how easy it's been so far, chat? I think from the time we've only been live for like 1 hour and 34 minutes. Little bit of start time, a good chunk of explaining things. You know, I've practically made an adventuring party already. Just going bam, bam, bam. You know, it's super nice and quick, right? Able to make all sorts of characters just like lightning fast and bam, you're done. Of course, there's a little bit more nuance we could do, like getting a better weapon for them, maybe different types of gear, maybe a little more details and things. But just to get the main things to get to go play, we're going pretty quick. All right, so what I'm going to do now is get the name of the individual. Lovely design, lovely design. And we will then name you, and then we'll send it off. All right, let me see. Let me try to find the individual here on Twitter. If I can send it to you. There you are. Made. There we go. All right, let's pick another one. Speaker from the void. Ooh. I like this guy. Really like how spooky it is. I can actually make you. I have an idea for you. Oh, I definitely have an idea for you. This is from, yeah, Speaker from Void here on Twitter. You're definitely a cultist. I have, yeah, definitely a cultist caster, but definitely the heritages and stuff we can 100% make. So let me get you created here. Let me turn that off and let's go ahead and make you. All right, new character. A living vessel almost, yeah. So what we can do is we can keep you human for the base. Human for the base, but for heritage, I think it's a heritage? No, I think it's actually different. No, it is going to be ancestry. So you're going to be an android. And pretty much you have been constructed. Your synthetic body resists elements better than those. Low night vision, all sorts of things. You are going to be an android. All right, now for background, let's see. You are music-based. You said your character was music-based. So, let us see. It looks like Tannhauser with a mouthpiece. It does not look like Tannhauser at all. In any way, shape, or form. But, it does share similarities of just, like, little technical things. All right, let me see here. So, you are someone who's a musician, right? So, let's see. Please make you a beatboxer. Oh, no. All right, let me see if I can find him here. Let's see, junk collector, no. Let's see if there's something to singer. Singer, maybe. Scions, yes, servant. Song of the Deep. Student of magic, no. Let's see, performer, maybe. Some called performer. Entertainer, yeah, let's look for that. There you go, thank you. Third education in the arts of college, you become an actor, dancer, musician, a street musician, any sort of performer. Yes, that'll work just fine. Entertainer, you. So this bard. Probably gonna make you a bard. You're gonna be more musician stuff. We're gonna make you a bard. We'll go in for charisma, dexterity, charisma, bam, and that'll bring you in for that. Yeah, that, wisdom, intelligence, and dex. So skill, training, first off, anything performance, already got you down. A little bit of thievery, a good bit of society, bit of that. Thank you all to Ash for your subscribe. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing okay. Got that. A little bit in intimidation, arcana, acrobatics. So let's do crafting, just for musical instruments and such, and to work on yourself if you need it. Remaining skill checks we will do this with. Okay, survival, diplomacy, probably. Alright, as for your heritage, we don't have to do this. We can keep you exactly how it is, but we can pick your android. Actually, no, for your android thing, we probably want to. Your body was augmented, process of appearance, and tend to blend with humans more easily. Deception, laborer android, polygon android, your program multiple linguistic proficiencies, like to act as a translator, learn languages, that could work. Let's see. Artisan android, there we go. Your body was designed to create works of art, complex tools, and maintain advanced machinery. You become trained in crafting, and you get a specialty crafted in your feet. We will do that, because I'll take off crafting for that, and then we'll bring you down over to... Let's see, deception, I feel. Alright, ancestry feat. We will do cleansing subroutine. You now help purge your body from harmful chemicals, emotionless, and total compartment. Night vision proximity alert. Radiant circuitry. Your biological security emits light like a torch. Internal compartment. Yeah, we'll give you internal compartments so you can hide your harmonica. Select muse. You will be a maestro. When you're good at hiding, a creature. Form something creature such as a coral angel. That enigma. There's the creature. Polymath. Yeah, maestro. Your maestro thing. Good. Got you base down for bard. So let us go ahead and do gear, add gear. Go to the fancy smancy kit for bard. There we go. Got your sling, rapier, defense, studded leather, gear. You have a musical instrument. You can be whatever you want, or just your voice. You can just sing, which is fine. As for your spells, just get you some cantrips. You go under the occultism stuff. So, unfortunately, what you have will give you ghost sound. Will make you very much more of a vocal type individual. Infectious enthusiasm. We'll take that so you can buff people up. Read the air. Then your body language changes. The summon instrument will do that. Team wash your luck. Some practitioners argue the spell literally washes your fortunes of all influences. Yada yada. Your garments, see the posture of your chair. Then you cancel any misfortune effect on that roll. Misfortune doesn't really show up often, so this isn't really needed. But we will do is, let's see, prestidigitation, very useful. When he crits, he drop the base or base causing heads and ears to explode. Oh no! Imagine like when he crit fails any of his stuff, like it's like a microphone dropping, like that screeching that the audio sound makes. That's what I feel it is. And you'll give guidance to kind of help buff people. As for this, let's do animate dead. Animate dead so you can like bring up people to help carry your stuff and everything, along with, let's see, Cornet Choir. You pretty much just like an AoE sound thing that you can use to kind of damage folks. And as for your muse spell, Soothe, which helps heal people. And with that, you're good. You are done. See how quick that was? Anyway, Dad, get yourself a backup dance crew. Yeah, you can just get yourself like a skeleton drummer. Or does any other instrument you need with your singing and stuff? You just go, bam, skeleton guitar guy. Yeah, Thriller on demand. All right, you're practically done. There we go. Let's go ahead and take that. Go over here. There you go. Speaker from the void. You are created, my friend. Copy. Finish. All right, let's go ahead and send this to the individual. See if I can find them on Twitter. Apply so I can get them. Looking. I'm looking. Looking. That was a lot of you, so I gotta scroll. There you are. Made. What? I've now sent it to them on the Twitters. God, imagine this guy playing a certain Powerwolf song for Animate Dead. Resurrection by erection, you mean? You can say erection on the internet. It's okay. You can say it, chat. It's okay. Repeat after me. Erection. Erection. All right, let's see here. New character. Who else will be made? Who's next on the list? I'm going down like a huge list here. You can't quite see it, but I got a lot of people. Here, let's Let's just move this one up. Jesus Christ himself. Let's make him a Pathfinder character. I'm sure it'll be fine. Mr. Iron Jesus. Or Iron Jesus, rather. Let's, VTubing. Let's, I'm gonna get hated. I'm gonna get hated. Canceling this person in 5, 4. All right, let's see. Human. Background. Background. Chosen one. The chosen one. All right, obviously it's gonna be a cleric. We have to make it a cleric. You know. I hear an ASMR? Exactly. ASMR. And then you have Angel Kid. You're descended from an angel, a winged messenger from Nirvana or one of the other celestial realms. You can see the Drinking Society and how to, you know, the celestial language. A gunslinger. Jesus is ready to cock and load. Except his manual party, my friend, the son of God, of course. All right, so you're gonna go with charisma, wisdom, wisdom. Witch God? Yeah. That's just the answer. I'm like, yeah, that one. Yeah, but which one? Yes. All right, for skill training, diplomacy, you already got religion, society. I'm not sure about survival, guys. It might be a spoiler. We'll go with, I don't know. He's got fortune telling. Oh no. Medicine. Deity skill. Crafting, definitely. Yeah, we can do crafting. Alright. Additional skill training, we'll do nature. Then for funnies, do occultism. Divine font, healing. Black doctrine, cloistered. Cloistered basically means you don't use armor. You don't use armor at all. Did favorite weapon? Oh no. Oh no. What's your favorite weapon? Oh no. Oh dear. Alright, look. I'm going to hell anyway. I've already been brought in for it. Is the favorite weapon a spare too much? Is it too much? Or should we just go staff? Probably staff. There's staff. Let's see. Further down, I know my ABCs. Spare last year. There was a carpenter, so hammer. I barely know the Lord Jesus. So I'm just going by whatever. We'll do staff for now. I feel that'll be okay. He could edit it later. Domain. Domain, death, okay, duty. The law of Jesus. I never read the Bible. So I'm all out of the another thing. I am as much of a heathen as heathens can be. What would the domain be for Jesus? What is Jesus's domain? You know, if you were to give Jesus a domain, what would it be? Light on death? Sick beats? Live, okay. Life it would be then. If there is life, there's no life. And there's none of that. Life, light, healing. Healing. We'll do healing. You know, he did a lot of that. Alright, we got the basic stuff down for him. In terms of gear, at gear, we'll do hits. Hit cleric. There we go. In terms of your defense, you're unarmored. Weapons. Just no weapons. You don't need to carry anything. In terms of spells, the cool thing about cloister clerics, by the way, that I really love with your domain stuff, that you can just get extra heals. You can do extra uses of heal spells, so you can really go far with it. But yeah, let's see. Okay, we'll do Forbidding Ward. Against attacks of hostile spells. Divine Lance. So you can just smite people. Hunting, we'll do light. See, protective companion you might think would be a thing, but it's not a thing. Stabilize. And let's see. Inside ropes. Oh, gosh, you pull a large headful of guts from your midsection. Remembering these guts doesn't harm you. You can use these guts as 50 feet of rope to help you climb. Well, it's not what we're picking. Good message. Read the air. Let's see. We'll do read the air. All right. Spell. Bless. Have to get bless. This bless is also heal we can do, which would be the lockout one. So we'll do heal. Yeah. So there you go. So cleric fought is heal, 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 heal. Focus spells, healer's blessing, and then there's rituals. Great. We made Jesus. We have created Jesus, chat. How do you feel? How do you feel, boys? How do I feel? I feel dirty, and I feel I'm gonna get a lot of angry messages at some point. Sounds gonna be like, "How dare you?" And I'm like, "What?" Oh, so what happened here? Hold on. There we go. All right, let me send this off. Their copy of character. Okay, let me find Jesus real quick. There we go. Made. There we go. He has been created. Wait, they got canceled. Man. One of my things got canceled. Garbage. Jesus is on Twitch. Well, what a sellout. That's funny. That's really good. All right, let's see. All right, thank you, Jesus. All right, next, let us do... Let me see. Let us do this boy. This little duder. Little Ziggy's character. Oh, this little gremlin. Look at this little gremlin. Get me adjusting in my chair. I'm old. This chair's not meant to be sat in for long periods of time. And good luck with him. Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to get you there. How are we gonna make you? So you could either be a stuffed animal. He's a possessed star. Perfect. Know exactly how to make you. Because I was thinking it was more of a doll-like character. So let me see here. We'll go know exactly how to make you. Exactly how to make you. New character. Ancestry. Pop it. That's exactly it. You can be a stuffed animal character. The Poppets basically just like little toy characters. So if you want to be like a wooden Pinocchio type character or something, or a stuffed animal or something similar, pop it. So we'll take Poppet, your background. I'm thinking you're more of an investigator. So we'll go with that. We'll see. We can make you more like a charlatan, a little mischievous. A mischievous little person. Or I could make you... There's one where you're literally, I think, wished alive. Wished alive. It's a simple construct or inanimate doll, but due to a deeply felt wish, either yours or another's, you came to life, and so now you're a living, breathing creature. You were wished to life. Further on, investigator. For your abilities, if I remember the things, intelligence. You'll be, you mean intelligence, charisma, intelligence, keep with that. High on intel, keep your charisma up. Bring up your wisdom, and bring a little bit up your dex so you're not completely screwed on dexterity. And for that, we can acrobatics, your athletics, your deception, your intimidation. Society is all there. Your thievery, a little bit of religion, performance, and medicine. Your heritage, we can make you a stuffed puppet. Take no damage from falling, regardless of the distance you fall. You'll be wishborn. Let's see. If you're successful in saving throw against an emotional fear effect, you get a critical success instead. There's multiple ways we can do it, but we can make you half tiefling, sent from the fiends of bears because of your demonic-like stuff. We'll make you part tiefling as a puppet. As for ancestry feats, we'll make you from the fiend. Your body is an obvious fiendish appearance. Your hands in razor-sharp claws. You have hooves instead of feet. Out, sharp teeth in your mouth. Got that. A whipping talon extends from your spine. Got that. Get a choice of one of the following unarmed attacks. A little unarmed attack there. Form of a fiend. Glass feet. Let's see. You will be underworld investigator, and your methodologies will be to come down some data, calculating statistics, running numbers. When training intelligence-based skills, gain that's odd investigator's feat, and you gain the expeditious feat action. Yeah, we'll go that way. All right, empiricism will be your thing for your investigator stuff. Now, further in, one more skill training will give you crafting, because you can use crafting to determine like this door was made of this way, and you know, so you can use that for your investigation stuff. Gear, I don't know if they have a kit for investigator. I think they do. Yes, you do. You will buy for the investigator, and you're good. Got some studded leather. I have a short sword, crossbow, and a sap. Which, if I really want to give you something, I can try to see if they have a cane. Yes, we'll do this. Give me a little cane pistol. Cane pistol. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, that's the concept, which we can edit your thing in later. I have to find exactly where it is. But yeah, but there's that for you. You are not super great at hitting things, but it would have to change your strategic strike. Will give you 1d6 precision stuff. And with that, you're good to go. Starting down, double checking everything. I feel as if your weapon stuff is. But investigator you can kind of do stuff where you use your Sorry, I was dying. You can use your intelligence modifier to hit more than that. So that's kind of where investigator goes with. So when you use your investigator abilities, instead of using your +3 here to attack, it would be like more +9 because you're using your intelligence stuff. But yeah, but that's how that goes, and you're done. There you are. There you go, you are made. I will send that to you on Twitter. Let me find where you are. There's somewhere in here. Somewhere. Boy, there's a lot of you. I'm gonna be here for quite a while. Where are you? There you are. Hey! I hope nothing's going wrong with it. Let me check. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Alright, neat. Alright. So for time's sakes, we'll try to make this go a wee bit faster. So let me grab the next person. Let's see. Where we'll go with... we'll get this little bean. Mrs. Art Gun. This will be an interesting character to go with. Okay, small, tiny. Usually there'd be like 50 chins in there. And definitely fairer. I think there's a base ancestry for that. Pointy ears, judging expression. Little boots. Yeah, got it. All right, let's go ahead and make Miss Outgun here. Okay, so we're going to go new character, get started. Sprite. Sprite, rare, fade, Sprite. You are tiny, speed's 20 feet. High vision, medical strikes, all that stuff. Now, what class to make her? She's in a suit. We could go investigator. But I understand Archon is an artist. Archon is a phenomenal artist, and there's a lot of nice things for folks. So let's try to see if we can... if we can emulate that somehow. What class can I do? Hot gun gunslinger? Your art is in the gun. Inventor? I considered inventor, but you can kind of... The issue with this type of stuff is that, like, making an artist a class is hard, but we'll go gunslinger. Only because of art gun. I think that's a fantastic idea. So let me see. Artisan. Artist. There you go. Artist. Your artist is going to be passing. Da-da-da. Yep, and you will be a gunslinger. Excellent suggestion, chat. You will bring you in with... Let's see. Bring you in with... On Dex. How we want to build on Dex. We'll do a little bit of wisdom. There you go. That should do. So low on strength, but gonna be high on Dex. Good on the con, which you need. Good on the intelligence. Balance out the charisma. There we go. Skill training. What we will do. Acrobatics good. Crafting's already up there. Law arts is already up there. Medicine will be performance. Society. Diplomacy. Diplomacy and Arcana, because Arcana's magical. Let's see. With the luminous sprites. Pixie, you're larger than the sprites. Instead of tiny, your size is small. Reflections for the Tiefling Undying. I could cheat by doing that one, but let's see what the other ones are. You have the features of a bee, butterfly, or other insect that loves sweets. Bat-like features. See all that I have. Hindquarters of a cricket and adore art and music. Quite have that. We'll just do Pixie. Ancestry feats, let's see. You can get a corgi mount. Or Evanescence wings. It manifests its wings can flutter for brief spurts. Don't need to spend any additional actions to reach something in your space that a medium creature could reach. For instance, if you wanted to open a cookie jar, you need to spend a single interaction action to do so and use wings to flutter to a higher place in your space. Your action gains the move trait. Yeah, we'll do wings there. Class feat. What's going on here? People have sent me images on Twitter, and I basically ask people, send me your PNGs of your VTuber stuff or just your profile images, and I will make you a character in Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And that's what we've been doing. We've made a good chunk of people so far. And right now we are making her, Miss Archon here, a character, Art Gun. So we named her a Sprite Pixie, who is a gunslinger. Oh, and thank you, Reloaded, for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Punching away, we'll do the pistol. I feel you're going to be a pistol-like person. Give you with intimidation. There we go. You're doing great there. As for gear, I don't think there's a gunslinger kit. Yes. No. There's not a gunslinger kit, but it is lined with the rogues. We will buy the rogue one. And as for weapons, we will bring on types firearms. Let's see. Coat pistols. Do one coat pistol. And we will do 2 coat pistol. There are probably better pistols, but I feel Art Gun would do this one. Was the entrance to send them? Unfortunately, I can't take anymore. I had to vet some out too, just to keep under time. I can't send anymore, or I can't make anymore. I already have, and the tabs failed with them. So, unfortunately, I left it up for quite a many days. So now I'm finally getting to it. It's at the Air APG, I think. Garbage. They should add more kits. I should make the kits. All right, you got 2 coat pistols. Now you're gonna go with them. Good, you have 2 of them. Coat pistol times 2. So with that, you have that. I think that's incorrect, but it'll be fine. That's details, feeds, actions. Excellent. Art Gun is now created. I hope she appreciates it. Let me see here. Yeah, copy of character. Copy. Find Art Gun on the Twitter. Unfortunately, some individuals have sent me pictures of just their character's face, and I can't really go much with that. I can make you just anything, you know. If it's just you, if it's just person and nothing else much with it, then I just say peasant, and then I have to move on. I can't do much else with it. So let me find Art Gun. Yeah, where would I posted a thing? Looking. Looking. There she is. Oh my goodness. I can't press the semicolon. There we go. There we go. This art gun has been made. Hooray! All right, next person. Next person. We will take upon. All right. For the sake of time, I have plenty of other stuff to do. I'm going to do one more person. I feel real bad because a lot of people put their stuff in, but I'm looking at the time and there's a bunch of other stuff that has to get done today. I'm going to pick one more person here, and it is going to be... I feel bad, but I'm trying to see who is to be decided upon. Who is to be picked, and I shall pick this one. He has a whole thing, and this one will be a class that we haven't really messed with all that much. It's a class that still hurts my brain. It's a class that still hurts my brain. I know exactly how to make you. You're going to be an inventor class. I want to try inventor. I haven't got to. I almost made an inventor for the rock grind thing, but yeah, rigged. But I can only do one more in me. I thought I'd get through these a lot quicker, to be honest with you. Even though I'm going pretty fast with these, like, you know, time's catching up on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to make Aftermath shoe. It's a wonderful design. Love the coats. Love the swoopy nature of it, as if you're having bits and bobs under it to pull out different devices and such. Love the accessories. Love the goggles. Everything else. Even the rose-tinted glasses you have. So that is what I'm going to try and make. Let us see here. So we're going to do new character. Get started. Let's see. Are you human? I can't see any ears to delineate. Okay, he said steam-powered witch. If I brought you up another level, I could already make you an inventor first and then multi-class you into witch, but we're only doing level 1. So you'll make you a base inventor. Inventor first, witch second. So that's what we'll do. So basically class, you're going to be inventor. Okay, let's see. We could make you talent advantage, chosen one. Let me see here. Boy maker, tomb-born, tinkerer. Most of inventions and crisis is your problem solving, engineering skills, a particularly creative bend. Let's see, tall tales, sort of magic. I'm trying to get the witch angle in a little bit more. You know, I try to go for inventions and magic all at the same time. So we will look for. Let's see what we could make you. Oh, exit hammer. No, not that. Hammer here. Something that gives more of a witch-like feel. Maybe Feybound, but that'll bring you more into other bits. No. Not any of that. No. Might just go with Tinkerer, honestly. Tinkerer it is. She's basically a fae, but she has her ears really. Okay. Then we can go with Fey Touch. Or Feybound. Feybound it is. Clash, we got you Inventor. Alright, ancestry stuff. Inventor is intelligence, right? Yes. Intelligence. Since you want to be more castaway, we'll go with wisdom, intelligence. Keep up. Charisma. Intelligence. Your intelligence to 18, but you're that. Dex, wisdom. Excellent. More of a castaway supporty type character. Acrobatics, Arcana. We'll also bring your society up. You have lore on the Fae. Bring up your nature, occultism. Crafting's already up there. Got this diplomacy, and further on we will make you survival, and maybe some medicine. All right, as for your heritage, we can bring you in with, let's see. Stealth, we can bring more stealth, but that'll bring more air. Sponsor mechanic signed, impure, changing, beastkin, infrared, and some more. Gonzi, your bow is touched by primal chaos. You know, resistance to damage type. No. Let's see, we got Dark Vision, Elementals, Organi. Undyne. We'll do Versatile Heritage, because that'll bring you more and close to where you're trying to get to. So we'll bring you that, and then we will bring you to this hammer, improvised tool. During explosions, you don't have proper tools on hand. You can attempt to repair a damaged item without a repair kit. We'll do that. Improvised tools, ancestry feats. What we can do here is bring you national ambition. Witch Warden. Your family fought long and hard against witches. That's probably not what you want. Natural ambition. And your class feat will be built-in tools. Your other class feat will be tamper. Very cool. We'll do tamper. So tampers, you can mess with people. Your innovation will be the cool thing about Inventor, if you practically want to be Iron Man, you get armor innovation. If you want a pet, you get construct innovation. If you want a cool weapon, weapon and innovation. We'll give you weapon innovation. And so with that, I don't think there's a kit for Inventor. No, there is not, but that is fine, because what we can do, we go by the base of your clothing and stuff. First off, I'll get you your Inventor weapon. Let's see, let me try to get your Inventor weapon here. Are you making ads, peggers? Yeah. We're trying our best to find where the heck the Inventor stuff is. And normally when I do this, I have a search thing, but it's being dumb. And so it's getting really annoying. Let's see. Inventor. Where the hell's the Inventor stuff? The explosive thing, fighting fan. Hammer. Always the best hammer you can ever get. Which is, I know things about that hammer. Further on, go here, go through here. I think it's gonna be in here, actually. I think it might be somewhere else. Normally it would be here for you to get your stuff in and then you add to it. But I think your innovation maybe go somewhere else. Let's see. You just had traits in your weapons, pick base weapon. Ah! Wait, no. No, that makes no sense. Use Inventor Innovation checkbox to the weapons options. This set of weapons, Inventor Innovation. Ah, okay. Alright, let's say for your character, might see a weapon. What's this ball? Might be a grenade. Might be a water flash thing. I don't quite see a weapon on you. Could be anything. So what I'll do, I said, I'm just gonna give you a gun. How's that? I'll just give you a gat. You just shoot people. You just aim at them and go. Yeah, we'll give you a dueling pistol. Accept. And then in this will be your inventor innovation. There you go. And your modification to it will be a blunt set, a modular head, which means special ammunition. The innovation gives modular trait. When you interact and use the modular trait, you can also choose to give the weapon non-lethal trait, or segmented frame, hinges, clamps, etc. The modular trait, you gain 2+ segmented bonus to stealth checks to hide or conceal the weapon. Yeah, we'll do that. Segmented frames. You can always hide it nice and easy. It's a fold pop gun. So with that, and for any armor that we want to give you, we just give you leather armor. I think you're trained in it. Let me give that to you. Yep, you're good. We give you leather armor just to kind of have. I'm sure you don't want anything more too bulky. And you're practically good. We could give you additional gear, like give you a Ventures pack and repair kit, so you can have it. Repair kit. Can't afford this item? Well, I give it to you. So yeah, snap that in a repair kit. You're great. With that, you are done. Congrats! You have been completed. I will do that. Ash. And I will send this to you. That is generally your completed character. Enjoy. Where the hell are you on Twitter? Let's scroll through all the stuff. There you are. Oh, made. And you are there. Congratulations to everyone I was able to make. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream so far. Hope everyone had fun with it. I am going to send you all off if that's fine. Everyone else completely. Thank you for joining me for this experiment. I just wanted to try for it. Nothing coming for it. 3 minutes. Okay, I'll wait. I will wait. Do this again sometime. We'll see. Not quite sure how receptive it was. I've been avoiding looking at the stats, which I am guessing it's very low. It's just not something entertaining to watch. I just wanted to try it as an experiment, but I'm guessing it's terrible. But I appreciate everyone who came over to say hi, though. So, and I've been thinking about getting the Starfinder and heard Thurston came, the managed developers. Any advice you think he has for running Starfinder on Roll20? Or does it work better on Foundry? Do it on Foundry. Just abandon Roll20. Just get rid of Roll20. I highly recommend Foundry if you can figure it out. If you have no time to learn anything, the Roll20 is a good option, but I recommend putting in the work to get Foundry going. But if you're thinking about like advice on it, it's just read the adventure, look at what tools there are, and go for it. Just basically do the research yourself, mess it with Foundry, which has really good systems for it. And Roll20 does have some stuff baked in. Like you can buy adventures kind of pre-made and has everything set up for you. So if you want to invest that money, go for it. Virtual tabletop stuff for Starfinder is great. But Foundry does not, the Foundry version does not have as much support as the Pathfinder 2nd Edition version, so be aware of that. It's all community made, so there's not that big a team for Starfinder. But yeah, definitely give up a shot. I recommend Foundry. Just learn Foundry, and then you'll see it run super well. Foundry, one of the best purchases I made for tabletop RPG play. It's phenomenal. I highly recommend it. Alright, Shinny. I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently. For the bated breath. Any moment. Almost there. Almost. There it goes. It's a thing. I've no idea what I'm waiting for. See, Weasler level 1. Amazing. Amazing. What fantastic art you have blessed upon me today. Amazing art. It's my very own character sheet. My very own. I especially like the aesthetic you put into it. I like the squiggly portions, you know, and the flashbang background really adds to the visceral nature of this amazing character sheet you made. You know, it really it shows you the livelihood of it and the katsu burger. Oh, and I'm also glad you gave me a 1911 as a weapon. That's Katsu Borg. I went to go meet up with Shinny at some point, and there was a really lovely place that sold burgers, like katsu burgers. Phenomenal place. Most delicious food I've ever had. I sat there just like in a food coma. It was really good. All right. Thanks for coming. I appreciate everybody. Hope everyone had a good time. Thanks all for chilling out with me and out with this experiment. So, as with this experiment, I'm going to send you all off to somewhere else, basically. I'll send you all over to, let me see, who's online? Mute myself here. I'm seeing not many folks on. I can send you all over the Mr. Striker. It's currently playing Yakuza. So I appreciate if you give him a little yell. Call him a nerd for me, please. Call him a giant nerd. So with that all, I'm going to go rest my old bones. Thank you all so much for... I'm sorry I couldn't get to everybody. That's the one thing I want to apologize for. I'm so sorry I couldn't do everybody. There's a lot of you. There's a lot of you, and this concept, this experiment has just kind of proven some things for me. But I hope everyone learned some things. I'm sorry if I kind of, borked some things here and there. Just please let me know on Twitter if I can do something to improve and all that. But if you did enjoy this, please share some clips around. Please tell everyone I exist and such. It really does help out. Thank you all for being fantastic students today, and I'll see you all next time. Please call Striker a giant nerd for me. So long and farewell. Please keep being good to each other and have a magical day.